Welcome back, survivors! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Carnivores Divergent for our final episode of the little series covering the mod. And we are going to basically take the final of everything available. We're going to go after the Eocarcharia, because I think that's kind of like Cardontosaurus for pronunciation. This behemoth has invaded from the south and is currently spreading at an exponential rate. Eocarcharia has one of the toughest hides of any creature on the planet comparable to T-Rex's armor. It can only be killed with a well-placed shot to the inferior temporal fenestra or extreme firepower. Now, I don't exactly know what the inferior temporal fenestra is, but the extreme firepower I think this mod has given us quite handily with the artillery rangefinder. So we're going to turn double ammo on, try to take a few of these guys down, and see just how big they are in the trophy room. They look like a pretty interesting model and texture to them, so I think this mod is definitely ending on a pretty high note with this being the final animal. But everything looks pretty good, so I think we're proper and ready just to hop in and get to this new hunt and start our finale episode for this series. Okay, so we're all loaded in. Oh, jeez. I still have reflexes from mandibles where I see one of those big things as a Eocarcharia, and I'm afraid they're going to come running in and kill me. I gotta remember, that's just a passive guy who kind of floats around. Oh. I'm pretty sure I had the Eocarcharia selected, but when I look in the top right, because my face is blocking for you guys, I just see the Saurophaganax head. Okay, I want to be cautious, because, again, if these things are like the Rexes for the mod, they can probably come in pretty quickly and be quite dangerous. Maybe I'll start actually working along towards the east here, because I don't know if we've actually gone to this end of Eaton Outpost. We've been up through... Oh, I saw... There's something big over there. I can see the tail flipping about. Okay, it is an Eocarcharia. But... Oh... I might just want to stay here. It probably knows we're here. It's just... I gotta watch for what it's doing. Like, if it stayed over there, I could have just tried getting the, shot with the rangefinder in. But now that I know it's, like, aggressive... I feel like it's trying to figure out some way to us. So maybe we'll take the water route. And this will be a little safer. Oh!
Artillery coordinates requested. Coordinates received.
Okay. Well, at least not exactly the most elegant way of dealing with the Eocarcharia, or our very first one. But I think far better take him when he's spinning right round, baby, than let him find a way down to get us.
Artillery coordinates requested.
Yeah, no, we'll leave him be. I still gotta admit, that's a pretty ingenious way of doing, like, your super strong weapon is... You're basically calling in the airstrike or the artillery strike. I can see why so many people really like it, because it is just... Look at what you do not want to be there any longer, and say goodbye to it. One thing about it, too, is it does seem like it is a big shotgun blast, but each pellet of the shot that you see, like, all the dirt get kicked up by, is of the same power and is basically one-shots anything. I'm not even sure if I should actually be able to be around in this area, but you know what? We're here, so let's... No. Well, not the only ones scaling the mountains here. Okay, so it looks like we're kind of into a bit of a more open area. And we'll probably have to get our better look of the Eocarcharia back in the trophy room, unless we spot one not too far off. Yeah, I'm gonna stick along... Actually, this was right around where the Mumoto Raptor... Mamuto? Basically where the raptor killed us when we were going after the Saurophagnax. Last episode or 2 episodes ago? I think it was just last episode, but I may be mistaken.
Artillery coordinates requested. Coordinates received.
There we go.
Rearming artillery.
Maybe I'll take my 2 and go.
Artillery reloaded. Proceed to fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. There's actually 3 over... Yeah, we actually, I think, made the right call. There were 3 in that little corner. And I kind of am tempted just to go turn on the radar, keep us a bit safer as we go after them. Because we've guaranteed now we've got a couple of Eocarcharia in the trophy room we can go see. Now comes the fun part where we just decide to nuke the lizards. So everything's good, we've got everything selected, we'll hop right back in. And using the radar, we'll see how many we can get safely or before we get killed. Okay, we're loaded in. Oh, ooh, there's one very close to us, right to the south. Okay. I don't know oh, geez, that looks very big.
Artillery coordinates received. Rearming artillery.
9.75 tons at 15.3 meters. That's a big one. And it does lock you in using the scope.
Proceed to fire.
Yeah, it does lock us in for a little while. So now, looks like we could... I kind of want to keep working our way south because there was that corner where we haven't gotten to see yet. And it does look like they're a little bit better staggered out so we won't encounter multiples at the same time of the Eocarcharia. I think the model glitched out. I wonder if it'll be like in the trophy room, but yeah, the model definitely glitched out for being taken away there. That's a giant frickin' tail. Okay, let's keep working towards the south, though. And see if we can get a few of these other ones. It's basically going to be a trail destruction to the area of the map I want to just check out with this last episode. Oh! It almost looked like he was drinking. I just want to see if he actually has like a wind-up animation once he picks us up. Yeah, he does. Okay, that's pretty neat. Is that the Eocarcharia, because they are like Rex AI, or they are the Rex of this mod, they have given them the wind-up animation of like...
Artillery reloaded.
Okay. You've been picked up, detected, etc. Then it will become aggressive and come after you. Oh, jeez.
Artillery coordinates requested. Rearming artillery.
I didn't even realize there was another one right there.
Artillery reloaded. Proceed to fire.
Okay. So... Oh, yeah, look at the size of him now that we are actually... They're biggins, but you know what? I think they're my favorite animal of the mod for, like, looks and everything. We'll take a better look in the trophy room of them. Now... Oh, see, this is where it's probably going to get tricky dealing with them, because from what I can see, the 4 of them that are left in that corner, each one will probably get, like, alerted to us with using the rangefinder. So I almost have to try to figure out the tactics of where do you start? Oh, actually, we're falling in the path of the trophy copter, or trophy ship. See if we can scare you off. Yeah, I don't think there's any peaks I can really get up to hide myself, but I don't know if that one to the south there, that's kind of like in the little gully on the map, will actually be able to find a way north to us. So I might be able to tackle these one at a time. But I don't know for certain. And a problem that arises too is until it's reloaded, I can't bring out the map to know where the next closest threat is going to be from.
Artillery coordinates received. Rearming artillery. Artillery reloaded. Proceed to fire.
Okay, so nothing else actually got, like, well, no, one definitely got alerted. One definitely got alerted. Although, okay, I think it's stuck trying to find a way over here to us. Yeah, see, to me, it's moving a lot quicker than the other pings on the radar. So I think that means this Eocarcharia has was picking us up from the artillery strike. And it's just having a heck of a time trying to find a path to us. See, it's staying just out of range, but... Okay, it's probably on the other side of, that there. Oh, yeah, I see him.
Artillery coordinates received.
Okay.
Rearming artillery.
Do.
Artillery reloaded. Proceed to fire.
Okay, so we only got the 2 left. Of course, they're a little tight together, but I think we can still work it in our favor. So all we gotta do is basically get out to the east, and we might have the terrain giving us the advantage of them not being able to actually reach us. I could even try calling like one out closer to us, but I don't know if that's the wisest idea, because that could easily trigger one, and then instead of getting it lured out further, the other one's alerted too quickly, and we don't have the time to let the strike rearm. Yeah, I apologize for all the jitteriness. I see it as much as you guys do. Okay, there we go. So now we just gotta get further east. Oh yeah, see, they're pretty tight together. Unless they're actually side by side and I could get the 2 for 1. I'll have to think about our best approach for this. As they are, like, just guarding that very back corner of the map to go see. they are kind of getting close to each other. If you two could just be a little closer squeezed in. Could actually try getting a 2-for-1 shot. But I don't think I'm going to be able to get that. How to approach this? I could try calling, but I think with the range right now, they'll both come in. Maybe it'd be best to trigger this first one.
Artillery coordinates requested. Coordinates received.
Well, it was a 2-for-1 oh,
Rearming artillery.
was it? Oh, crap. Come on, reload. Oh, okay, the animation's not quite right for the kill. We'll exit. It is a super weapon, but it does have a super big drawback to make up for it. So unfortunately, a lot of the ones we got, we can't show off in the trophy room. But we still got a couple, so we're going to take a look in there and see what the Eocarcharia look like up close in a safer manner. And we're here in the trophy room, and it shouldn't be too long before... Yeah, here they are. Actually, they're so big, their tails don't even, like, can be seen in the trophy room here. But yeah, I do have to admit, I think these guys are my favorite of the mod. The textures fit them pretty nicely. They have this intimidating presence with the red eye and the way the model is. I do feel like a good follow-up for a Rex or a Rex replacer in a mod. Like, they have this imposing, threatening sort of look, just from a distance that is... Are you so sure you want to take these on? Or do you think you can? As we saw, they definitely have the size and hunts to have that intimidation factor of a big final animal as well. It's just that the artillery rangefinder is a bit slow, and if these guys are too close together, you will not have the time to be able to, like, get the second shot or multiple shots you need reloaded and proper to survive them coming in. But yeah, I think they are my favorite animal of them, or of the mod. Like, the Saurophagonax isn't bad, but again, to me, it looks like the head is almost, like, peeled off in a way, or, like, sunburn peeled or that. Can't really say I enjoy it that much. The Raptor, I think because of how the texture seems like it really stretches and warps onto the model, doesn't look as good as it could, but I do like the, kind of design and... trying to think of what it is, like description to it, like it being a hybrid of two other animals from other mods. Or, I think one's a mod, one's from Cityscape or Mobile or something. Can't remember where the Raptor model is from. The Vitacadrindra I do like, but I still feel like he's a little small. Like, they might come as larger sizes, but just from the 3 that I have on display here, well, this one is our tiny trophy, so we can't really speak of them. I thought these guys would have been a little bit larger and act more, well, kind of like Carnivores or a Beliosaur, where it's like a missile just kind of rushing at you that we've seen for like Ceratosaurus, Majungatholus, and Carnivores Plus. Kind of along those lines. Troodon, it is... I do feel it's kind of big for what Troodon actually was, but on the same token too, this is from like Carnivores theming and art style, so I think that's still an okay animal to go after. A nice beginner carnivore, nothing too much there. The Therizinosaurus is definitely the warped, tweaked, pulled, and stretched model that probably, like, if the modder revisits this one, get a whole new, proper-looking model and feel to it. But yeah, you can just really see, this was more learning what you can do with models, how you can pull and twist and create new stuff. So, a great learning opportunity, but also a bit of a freak of nature when you look closely. The Rubiosaurus, not a bad one. I think there's a few tweaks from the Chasmosaur model to bring it out. The horn definitely is a lot bigger than that. But again, just nice basic starting one. I got a soft spot for the Brontosauruses here, because these were a pretty cool one to see on hunts, like their full size, and then see how they tower over everything in the trophy room. I don't think there's too many Carnivores mods that really do have the sauropods huntable, but when they do, and they are like, they really can stand out quite a bit. Texture is nice, kind of basic Carnivores feeling. To me, that does look like an animal you would see right in one of the classic Carnivores games. Very well done there. I think that is basically everything gone over for the mod. The weapons do have that fun power scaling that when you get up to the higher ranks, you just are deleting certain animals. But it's not so overpowered that you just do it so quickly it's like a shooting gallery. You have to take time and hope nothing else is going to come up between the artillery strike reloading. And then for the cannon before that, you do have to make sure that the animal's within so much range so all of your shots do connect to it. Overall, I'd say Carnivores Divergent is a pretty decent and solid mod. I know I think it's the head behind the mod's development kind of looks at it with a bit of regrets and things in passing. But I think it's a good way for them to also see, like, how much further they've come in modding since they did put this out. Like, how much new they've learned, what they've started with, how it's developed, stuff like that. So yeah, I'd say if you're looking for, like, a classical style Carnivores mod, that's... I can't remember what year this released, and I thought it was like 2017 when I looked on the Tap Talk forum or wherever the download link is. It's a bit of an older one, and it does show with how Carnivores has like changed and increased with what mods can do now. But if you still do want to try it out and see for yourself and play around, the link to it is always down in the description of the video. I still gotta look at what series I'm exactly going to do next for Carnivores content, but I think because I'm going to try to speed through content a little faster for series and that, I have a few contenders in mind. We'll see Monday what I pick. But thank you all very much for joining me on this series of Carnivores Divergent. If you like this video or the series, be sure to give the video a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave them in the comments right down below. If you do want to help the channel grow, please think about subscribing as well. We are still working slowly towards that first 1,000 mark for the channel, and once I hit that, there's so much more I'd love to do. But I need your help in order to bring that out and to make it possible. Overall, though, we are good to end things off here with another solid addition to our Carnivore series on the channel. Until I see you in the next video or series, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.